Hiya. Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Reef. And before we start today, I am a little low energy because I had too much food for dinner. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to fight it off. I think once we get in, everything will be fine, but right now it's the only thing I can think about. Ah, boy. That was interesting as well. Apparently, there's been some fire up north, and those, like, burning ash smoky things have been spreading in our direction. So it just makes everything smell terrible outside. So I'm glad you're all here in my safe little cube instead, as we get started with today's Kirby game for Kirbython, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. What a beautiful game we have. Let's go ahead and unpause. Look at all those guys. I think we're gonna have to let the intro play out here, so let's give it a second. I don't think it'll take too long. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. High above the skies of Dreamland, the mirror world needs help. A shadowy figure is unleashing chaos on the peaceful world. Meta Knight flies into the mirror world to protect Dreamland. However, wow, cut me into 4 pieces. That's an impressive sword you got there. Oh, I've been too idle with my controller. Sorry about that blip. Of course, Meta Knight can't do it all by himself. Anyway, I do have a... This is a file I actually did. This is not a file that I acquired myself, because I just like this game a lot, so I have a fresh completion file of it. But we're not going to play that file. We're going to play a fresh file. So let's see. Over here, this game works a little bit differently from pretty much all the other Kirby games you've been playing up to this point. We have items and stuff. This game is going to consist of finding treasure and stuff in the world. It's kind of like a Metroidvania, except not really because there's no permanent things, but you know. It is what it is, so. Well, you'll see when we get into it. Bye. So we have computer players constantly around, but if we just keep moving, they won't really follow us unless we want them to, basically. So, and for the vast majority of the game, I'm not going to want them around, but sometimes you need them for a puzzle or two. For example, this one, if they'll ever make it over here. Just kindly step on the switch for me so I can open the way for the rest of them. And over here we also have a new mechanic, blocks that you can only move by sucking them. Although there are some other ways to move them for later. And also this game started a thing that's like, these star doors, with the big stars above them, you can go back and forth between them. The ones with little stars, they are one way, so that is something to keep in mind here. No, I'm not gonna have to wait. Once we get into the actual game here, it's going to be pretty free. So in here we get our first treasure, the map of the first world. So let's see, you can see that this has a mini star on it, that means it is one way. So yeah, we can call for help with R, but watch your batteries. We have 3 battery charges in the game with our cell phone, and if we press R, we can call our computer players to us up to 3 times, and we can find batteries in the world to recharge. holding L will bring us back to the beginning of the game, which is where we're about to be. Oh no! Darkness is stronger than light. They broke the freaking mirror. How rude. There's a dark Kirby, too. Impossible. Alright. Okay, so when we have the pause menu, you know, it'll explain the ability that we have. Unlike the last game that we played, Nightmare in Dreamland, the various abilities do have some extra moves you can do with inputs. It's not as crazy as Superstar, but it is available for certain abilities. Now, if we press the select button while we're paused once, we can get the map of the area. Now, the map that we have now is not fully detailed, but that's a big tile over there that you can see on the right side of the screen. It contains the detailed map for the area. So it kind of gives you an idea of where you want to go if you want to find more things. You can press select one more time to see the world map, and all of those little dots are like warp points or hub connectors that we can reach. So one of the goals of the game overall is going to be to connect all of them back to the start. So primarily I'm going to be wanting to look at this screen because I know what the abilities do. We're a little on rails for the beginning here, but eventually it'll open up quite a bit. And if I did say it in the post that advertised the stream, but I have a very soft spot for this game. I played it a lot when I was a very little Reef. This would have been after Brawl, right? When did this game come out? I have no idea. Yeah, if we find treasure, we should open it, even if we don't need what it is. But in this case, it's a 1-up, which is very nice. Sometimes the path will branch, but in this case, it doesn't really matter. It's just 2 ways to the same room. Just one of these has a big D at the top, and the other one has 2 smaller Ds. Now, another thing with these doors is that you see these, like, little flickering things here. That indicates that's a door that you haven't been through yet. So that's another way to know stuff like that at a glance, which is nice. I don't think we're gonna get everything in this game. We'll see how long it takes for me to beat the final boss first, before deciding on anything, I think. It largely uses the same engine as Nightmare in Dreamland, but there's a few improvements here and there. Aha! Hello, sir. You gonna do anything, or... No? Alright. Whatever. Well, to see, no, there's nothing over here. Just swift death! You can see in the bottom right, we have area names and such as well in here. So we've moved from Rainbow Root to Moonlight Mansion. There's our, whoops, map for the area. So yeah, now we can see a more detailed map. The original map was zoomed out, but we can zoom in here. So you can see connections between rooms in this way. These arrows indicate one-way paths, and the straight lines indicate two-way paths. And if a room is glowing, you're good. If a room is dull like this, you haven't been to it yet. Let's see. Yeah, this room is fine. If you ever go to a room and it's not glowing on the map, then that means that there is still a treasure in it that you have not found yet. Alright, so we can't go through there. You know, we got some little off-the-beaten path things that we can do. Those blocks follow similar rules to the last game, where you can break them with certain powers, like burning or hammer and such. I get it in a way, because there's been too many situations where they do hide something behind falling down a pit. And they just want to make it nice and obvious so that you're not wasting time falling down every pit. Boop. The ice is similar to before. I don't think freeze is in this game, though. See, I like to do that sometimes to, like, get the glow off of the doors in both directions. So, this is one of the connector rooms that I mentioned earlier. So, this brings us right back to the hub. And our computer allies have basically branched off and gone into different locations. You can see yellow is down there. Logically, there is no way for him to have done that, but these guys, they don't play by the rules. They just kind of warp around arbitrarily unless they are visible to you. So yeah, Fighter being in this game wasn't in Nightmare in Dreamland, because it does have a lot of moves you can do. Uppercuts, holding the button for specific attacks and such. Yeah, there's some fake blocks as well. I like that they show you the name of the enemies as you beat them up, too. A lot of iconic guys around here, too, that would show up later. Alright, this is a classic puzzle, straight out of the Great Cave Offensive. But, it doesn't lead to treasure. But it does lead to, a confusing room, somewhat. You know, that's this room here. You see how it's not lit up because we didn't get the treasure in there. So, just because a line indicates that you can go to a room doesn't mean that you can go from that line to any other line in that way. So that kind of makes it a little confusing sometimes. I know a lot of people have criticized the map for not being as detailed as they would like. I don't really think it's a problem that much, but I understand. I understand what they're thinking of. Yeah, the other thing with the computer allies is they also kind of get abilities arbitrarily. Just like the last game, you can play this game with friends as well. You connect with the Game Boy Advance link cable back in the day, which I never was able to do, of course. You know, common multiplayer games, quote-unquote, like Pokemon, you could reliably get people to link up with you in that specific way, but something like this? Not really. They were kind of pushing it, though, back in the day. Things like Four Swords and such. Anyway, here's the only instance of a switch unlocking a room that it is not in. That basically opens up the rest of the game for us, but we want to finish going down this road first to get to our first boss. And I have some disappointing news for you, Mr. Cow. We do not fight Wispy Woods in this game. Instead, we fight Wispy Woods' stone cousin here. Yeah, no tree bullion this time. It's a mirror world. What did you expect? So, yeah, beat up a boss, get a mirror shard. There are 8 to find in total. That's basically how it is. So from here, even though the worlds are numbered, we can go to them in basically whatever order we want. You're also free to go back and refight the bosses if you so choose, but there's not really a point to it. So in here, we get the detailed map for World 1. Area 1 does not have a boss, it just basically serves as a connector to get to a lot of other areas, and it is by far the biggest world as well. So, I'll let you guys decide. Should we go left or right from here? We'll decide our path, you know? Also, I love this hub music. It's so nice and relaxing. Right is always right, you say. Yeah, that's what I learned about the sand pits in Super Metroid last night, or the night before. But yeah, those guys copy your abilities. They're like the tax of this game. I probably want to get a slicer for this if we can here. Classic stuff. A lot of Great Cave Offensive inspiration is here, of course. Let's see. So, doors like this link to other worlds. In this case, we go to another part of... Ah, my god. I keep on wanting to press select to look at the map. Another part of Moonlight Mansion that was before where we basically warp-starred into. So yeah, we can take a look around here for a second. Let me just confirm this door first. Well, unlike Nightmare and Dreamland and Kirby's Adventure to some extent, if you're hit while you're underwater in this game, your ability is not automatically lost. It will start floating up to the surface, and you can eat it from there if you are quick enough, basically. So I like that. I like that you're not automatically doomed. Here's our hidden treasure. That is sound test music, basically. Well, not every treasure is significant like that, but it's always nice to have something a little nice. Yeah, if it hits spikes, you're done, but that's the same for normal Kirby anyway, for land-based power loss anyway. So yeah, maybe we can go... We can go right up a bit more here. You might have noticed there are these goal areas. So maybe I can show off what one of those is like. But let's see. First, let's confirm this door. Go into here. Is there a treasure in here? There is not, so we can just kind of move on. So this block needs to be moved by all 4 of your allies swallowing and sucking it at the same time, which is pretty annoying to do. They will, like, drop their abilities and try to help you with it, but if their stars are, like, bouncing around the room, they'll start inevitably, like, sucking them back in and then spitting them back out in a cycle. It's a pain. It's a real pain, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Thankfully, there's, like, only, like, 2 or 3 of those in the whole game, so... Let's see, how are we doing in here? Yeah, we're good to move on, basically, whenever. You know, not every room has treasure, but most of them have something interesting going on, at least. Something beyond just moving from one room to another, you know? You probably would have needed to move the block to actually hit the quote-unquote goal. But hey, at least we were in this room. There is treasure in there, clearly. But there's treasure in here, too. It's possible that it is below us. There we go. Ah, we need some sort of pounding for this one. Thankfully, there's a rock up here that we can take advantage of. It even helpfully respawns. There we go. The 1-up. No biggie. Can't fight this current. No kind to help us today. Maybe we can go backwards a little bit? Yeah, this game has hats as well, just like Superstar does. And Nightmare and Dreamland to some extent as well. Ah, right. We went the wrong way. I was just so enticed by the glowing of the door. Maybe we can loop around. We're gonna need to beat up a boss here. New mini-boss, Boxy. Thankfully, you don't need to be exactly right on things when you get them. So, this guy has the magic ability, which is a screen clearer of sorts. I guess we can show it off here. It basically does something random once it spins on it, so in this case, everybody that was on the screen turned into 1-ups. That's pretty cool. And here's our goal game for this game. We have this, like, little flying section where we pick up stuff as we go. Once you're done with it, you'll go back to the hub. Very nice. We lost our ability. Why don't we grab Beam, just for a change of pace. This game has new abilities as well. I don't think we've used any yet, but we've definitely seen them. I mean, magic is new, but you know what I mean. Can't duck through these. I don't even need the chicken anyway, I'm good. Let's take this so we can break these blocks up here. Absolutely perfect. Ah, yes. So these are enemies that basically inhabit doors, and in order to use the door, you have to attack them in a way that they don't notice. Because they will run away if you, like, pound the ground or run at them really quickly. So the reliable way to do that is to just inflate, drift close, and let a puff of air go. So now we're up here. But we were here before, so we don't need to look at this now. Yeah, just being, like, on them like this. Yeah, they notice. And because I hit the ground, the one upstairs noticed as well. But we can reset them if we go back. This one will go to 4, so why don't we go to a new area? Actually, you don't know. Let's not go to the new area yet. I remember the map for that one is kind of disconnected from the rest of the area, so I want to get it first if I can. These freaking kissers. They're cute, but they waste a bit of time if you get hit by them. Kissing ya. There's a new bomb enemy, Foley. Let's see. Over here, we can ignore the obvious door for a little bonus area over here. I want to think there's a... yeah, there's a door hidden here. That's right. It basically lets us loop around to the central room over there. That's a little different. It kind of goes only up and down and only left and right. I'm gonna keep on doing this. Yeah, it's kind of fun for them to keep the cook ability in this game, but they relegate it to a normal enemy this time. Oh, we need a more downward attack to get that treasure. Oh well. So yeah, this will loop us over to Mustard Mountain again, but we don't want to go that way just yet. So I will go back around the long way. I just like exploring. Exploring is fun. Picking up treasures is fun. I mean, you guys know me. I'm the Reef. I like treasure, and there's a lot of it in this game. So you might say that's the reason that this game is good. It's like how some people think that chopping wood makes a game good. I think that finding treasure chests makes a game good. Yeah, you guys heard of me? Come up and see me sometime. So here's the other side of this room that we were just in before. But now we can cross up and get to a new place. I guess we have to go this way. That guy's really good at avoiding me. Alright, we're almost at a new connector, so why don't we go for that? I think maybe hitting these heals you like it did in Kirby's Adventure as well. Yes, it does. Very nice. Yeah, I think... yeah, Area 4 connectors up here. I believe this is the one room that will lead us to the map before. I hope I'm right about this. Let me look over on this side. You know what? Screw it. I've played with the fireball for long enough. Yeah, here we go. We might need to beat a mini-boss here or something. Oh, we need a switch depressed. Does this work? Yeah, okay. It's enough range. A little secret for y'all. And there's our map of Mustard Mountain. This place has a lot of, one-way paths, as you can see. If we want to get to the boss, we have to cross over on this half of the area. This side just leads to either to a goal or to an Area 9 warp. Take a look at that for a second, but we'll probably explore the mountain proper first. I wish I had some sort of dashing attack with this. I know why. I know why I want it. Over here, we can use our little up attack to get going the long way around here. This should put us, yeah, on the path to get to another connector room and the rest of the area. Shooty. They sure are shooty. I'll do this. I know it's a trap, but I just felt compelled. Yeah, I think you're completely invincible while doing that. Let's do this. This is a silly ability new to this game, Missile. You basically just go flying in a straight direction. Well, not a straight direction. You can curve it. You can curve it as you go, like this. There's quite a bit of recoil once you get hit, so make sure you're landing in a safe space. a little hard to use and not really all that strong, and you're not invincible while you're missiling. So it's kind of bad, but it's cute. My fault. Yeah, Missile is pretty rare in Air Riders. It's kind of like, the, what do you call it? The Chain Chomp in Mario Kart. Or Bullet Bill, rather. Chain Chomp, I'm thinking of Double Dash, I think. That Rocky's got a lot of health. I did just say Mario Kart. I didn't specify a particular game, so I'm kind of right anyway. Yeah, unlike... what do you call it? Unlike Kirby's Adventure, we have enemies in this game that do not die in one hit all the time. There's a section where they expect you to use Burning's iframes to get some extra items here. I think that's a nice, clever way of utilizing an ability. You gotta make up for lost lives, you know? Alright, have we made it? Yes, we've made it. So yeah, some connector rooms connect to other connector rooms rather than right to the hub, like this. We love a big button. So yeah, from here, we are going to be on rails a bit. I mean, there's a bunch of ways we can go, but we have to go to them. We have to commit, basically. So we want to be going north to get to the boss of this area. Yeah, we get to hear some unique music, now that we're in the area proper. Hope you're all having a good time so far. That's right, that's right. Yeah, if we go down, that's it. So I think we need to skip the puzzle here for the time being. Yeah, a couple of different ways to go from here. No roly-poly on Reefy Weefy. Here's a couple other things we could get around if we had burning. But I didn't manage to keep it. That's okay. Ah, wheel. Oh, wheel. Oh, lava that doesn't hurt enemies. Let's borrow you for a second. Bye. That wasn't my fault. You all saw him. He was just walking casually. Could just move on here. What else is in this room? Oh. Yeah, there's something over here if you can move that block to cover the lava fall, which is flowing upwards for some reason. I guess it's an erupting volcano. Just constantly erupting. Not a problem. I think what... Yeah, I mean, whatever's over there isn't treasure, so I don't care. Probably gonna have to accelerate the pace if we're gonna finish tonight, so... I don't know. We'll think about it. It's you! Just one attack, that's it? Ah, we got another one here. Okay. This one's not blocking anything important either. You see? You see? It's not even a point. Oh, there's a cannon over there. I guess I'm not getting to it from here. Suppose it doesn't matter. This guy is freaking adorable. I love him so much. I guess the cannon was just to get different abilities for this boss coming up here. But we can use burning, it's all good. Thankfully, using every door is not what counts for 100%. Thank goodness. Just take a quick sip for this. So, while we didn't have Wispy Woods in this game, there is one boss that still has a perfect attendance record. I got really good aim, you know? Oof. It's not as high damage as you would expect an ability that breaks hard blocks to be, huh? You're just gonna get in my way if you keep on doing stuff. There we go. Got him. Easy peasy. Not stressful at all. Do not look at my sweat. How can an inflatable sweat? It's inflatable sweat. It comes off in the form of balloons and such. Okay, so from here... Yeah. I mean, we covered Area 4 pretty well. I mean, there's more to it, of course. This whole left side. I think we'll go to newer pastures first, I think. I want to do the circle around here and, like, finish the lap, basically. Let's get Tornado as before we head off. Tornado cannot break blocks, unfortunately, so we will have to do a little slide. Can't reach that tomato without some range. Ah, I thought I would be able to suck faster. And now I don't need it. Six hits sure is a small amount of them, isn't it? If only there was some way to give ourselves more hits. Yay, chicken. Used that earlier. Let's see, how are we doing here? I'm getting to the goal, but let's not take it, I think. It's one of those clear out later things. And it's kind of in your best interest to finish the game early, for reasons. It just makes everything easier for reasons. Alrighty. I don't think those chef enemies even do anything. Well, I'm sure this has no awful consequences. See? Everything's fine. Not gonna take that candy because we're doing a connector room. I think it would turn off the candy. Delightful. Let's move along. See, around here we can get to Area 5, and then below this zone is Area 3. So we can go to 5 from here. Actually, I think the connector for 5 is pretty close in here. Maybe we can get it first, as part of our lap. Ooh, 70 streams for Nip Bygone. Impressive. Also impressive for me for doing 70 streams. Gonna toot my own horn for a second. Okay, tooting finished. Ah! How dare you. Everybody wants to eat me, or kiss me. I guess sometimes those are the same thing. Yeah, I guess my, anniversary of sorts is coming up, huh? What's in here? Oh yeah, there's the connector. Lovely. So yeah, this goes back to the one we were just at, so it's very convenient. And hey, we're back. It looks like this route is not going to bring us back to the circle. So I think we'll worry about it later. And we'll worry about Carrot Castle later, too. Oh, this is up, not down. The left door goes down. Sort of. Ah. Thank you, Mephi. I always appreciate a smooch. Even if I seem embarrassed at first. I'll lean into it real quick. Ah, it's all floor. Here we go. Missile enemy over there. You can ignore that for now. I don't think we need any of this stuff, so I'm not going to unleash the enemies. Back to this song. We love this song. So yeah, this will lead back to this zone that we were kind of looking at before. Not gonna do that right now. Yeah, I think this is the quote-unquote normal enemy with the most HP in the game, the Metal Guardian. Might be tied with the Big Rocky. They always seem significant, even though they only give laser as an ability. Unfortunately. Oh, let's see. We're very close to a connector, so why don't we... Might as well go for it. There is a special reward you get if you connect all the connectors. Alright. How about this? Let's go back to this one. And go left to go back to the connector. Fill out the rest of the routes, and then go to Area 3 from there, Yeah, this room is a little weird, if I remember correctly. The way it opens up like that. You can see red Kirby at the top there has stumbled upon UFO somehow. Alright, this is a wheel puzzle, I believe. I don't know if we can get it here, if it's, like, later. I wasn't paying attention to what was around locally. Spark is still a basic bitch power in this game. That's okay, though. The effect is pretty. Let's see. I don't think we want to go this way, honestly. Yeah, that goes to the goal. We don't want that. We want to be done. So much easier when you can attack and attack at the same time. I'm a smart. Does this only go up? Yeah, it automatically shoots. If I were a clever dev, these tiles on the left and right I feel like could be secrets as well, but I don't think they are. Nothing significant, at least. Are. See anything in here? No! So let's move on. Alright, here we are at Cabbage Cavern. The most disgusting cavern of all time. Can't get through that without something different. I think hammer would be the only way to deal with those. We could take the long way, too. Gotta try and find the map if we can, although it might be a little difficult without knowing where the rooms connect to. I don't have this game memorized, but if I see a room, I'll usually be like, oh yeah, this one! Okay. What's down here before I go elsewhere? Food. Why did I just walk into that guy? I had every advantage! Oh, nice. I'll take that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. From here... I think I want to explore more of this room. Ah, I was too close to the spikes. Stay completely lateral. Okay, never mind. Ah, this boss sucks. It's just really hard to get close to it. It had that long animation for dealing damage. Ah, that was a move that dropped stars. My bad. Ah! Thought I could jump over it. Okay, we have, this might help. I mean, it is the ability they give anyway, so... Let's see what we can do. I can do a little combo move. Oh, thank you for interrupting me. I was trying to press the button to guard or something, but you can't guard in this game. Ow. Three quarters twice. I mean, that would be 6 quarters or 2/3. No, not 2/3. 3 halves. A cup and a half, basically. Other way. You're not even blocking anything? You're just here for fun? Oh, man. I think, Reefy made a mistake. Oh, I did a little projectile there. I don't know how I did that. Ah. Wrong. This is what it's like. This is what it's like for me. Yeah, why don't we go this way? I bet there's something over here. You can always warp back to the connector room. Ah, it's one way. That's how you know it's spicy. Yep. Isn't this a fake? Well, it's not a fake unless I, try to attack it, I suppose. It's hard to get that guy. Nope. Slipped off the ledge. I did it again! Come on, you're in range. No? Right. Okay. Be mega ultra careful. You freaking... How frequently do you do that? Okay, that was my fault. Ugh. Feels so slippery right now for some reason. Also, this guy doesn't attack. There. Sheesh. This is all for just a little bitty treasure. Just imagine how much easier this would be if you just had a second human-controlled Kirby to just hold the switch down. Oh well. Ah, I think that's our map. We should be careful. Just pass on through, Gordon. Let's see, I gotta go all the way back. Might as well grab this too while I'm here. Yay, chicken! It heals a lot. There we go. Now we're not lost. Fortunately, this is a one-way path to a goal game, but if we get a lot of lives, that might actually be helpful at this point. Ah, we're almost out of it. We're almost out of the 2D age. It's hard to react to some of these, for sure. You kind of have to have future vision. So we're basically at an hour in, and we're getting close-ish to our third boss of 8. I think we might actually need 2 days to beat this game. How about that? Let's see. So the right over here will lead us to another connector room that goes to Area 6. Why don't we hit that first? It's all about commitment. If you commit too much, you will surely get aced out. We're not there yet, right? No. Next room. I guess we need to just proceed to the right from here. That was close. So yeah, this connector room is interesting because it is also technically really the only way to get to this area here. But we will look at that later. A nice oceanside view here. So let's go back here and move our way towards the actual end of this area. What does that say? Oh no, this is still Rainbow Route. My bad. We had to keep going one more down. Yeah, we kinda just keep going left and down. Also, yeah, there's a connector here to Area 8 as well. It's also, I think, the only way to get there, so we should hit that up first for sure. I've always felt like Area 8 and 9 are kind of separate. for whatever reason. There's not really, like, a reason for that. They just feel more significant. Probably because of the bosses that they have. We'll get there. So maybe I'll save those for the next time. Ah! There we get our first spray paint of the game. If we ever want to leave the game, or reset or whatever, we can customize our main Kirby's color that way. But I don't think I want to be, Chocolate Kirby today. Look at how happy it is when it dives! My goodness gracious. It must explode, however. Poor thing. Whatever it wants to identify as, I suppose. Alright. Okay, yeah. Up from here is this corridor. I think all of these star blocks reveal spikes, so don't break them if you want an easy time. Hey, Lee! So if we want to go down, we need a pounder. Don't attack me through the wall, please. I've had enough of this. I think this is one way. Probably just hit up the door here first. That's gross, cow. Alright. Since we have this connector now, why don't we go the one-way path up here? Get slapped around a bit more, because, of course. Yay, more music. More music. I think this current will take us... yeah. Up to this room. Yeah, that's pretty much, what we do here. This will be a portal back to Rainbow Roots. We could have conceivably entered from here. Is that an improvement? I don't really know. Really don't. Alright, heading back to the hub. Mm-hmm. Let's see. If I want to get out from here, I need to find the thing. I did it! It wasn't helpful. Treasure over there. Ah, we can get this. I might as well. And maybe... oh no, I'm okay. What to say? Can I even leave from here? But no, I'm fine. I'm more surprised they're holding on to it for so long. I don't know where UFO is, off the top of my head. Hey, another spray paint. The rules of adventure apply, though. If you ever go back to the main hub, you will lose UFO. Yeah, let's go this way. Hey, more treasure. We made the right move going this direction. It's Bonkers from Yonkers. You forget to attack? What? What goes on, sir? This little, like, manly bandana for Hammer here was kind of new to the Game Boy Advance games. I like it, though. It's distinct. I think originally the Hammer hat was just like a copy of the Stone hats, I think. It's interesting that they give you throw for this one as well here. Throws right there. But we're going to use Hammer since they were kind enough to give it to us. So yeah, can I do the thing? Yes, I can in this game. I can even do that, too. Alright, time for an original boss. Mole! It's very stationary, so it's kind of easy to get the hammer flip off. And down he goes! Looks like Green let go of UFO. Oh, and he's local as well. Decided to come back home. I get it. Alright. Olive Ocean is kind of an interesting area. This initial path here is pretty linear, but there's a kind of vague point of diversion that you can take. Not this. This is just one treasure. I'm not going to say that's an opportunity for us to enjoy the music yet. We haven't earned it. Not so bad. Thankfully we got a good amount of iframes after being hit in this one. Goodness, your bolts are so slow. Yeah, I don't remember, but I think that this upper route is actually the way to not go for progression. I think it just leads to a goal game. We want to go down this door, which just takes us right below it in a funny little trick. We got little Sableye type gremlins in this game too. Kind of funny. Didn't really need to go one way or the other there, huh? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I think we are proceeding towards the goal game now. Well, it's too late now. Let's just keep going. Alright. So here's a mini ability. It is useful just for these puzzles where you need to go across tiny little gaps here. But here's a little interesting situation with it. We want to have this guy take our power away in a way that keeps it around while we suck on this. A little too close to it. Nintendo would later steal this idea for New Super Mario Bros. I'm pretty sure I just came up with it independently, honestly. At least it doesn't block entire worlds in this game. I'm holding on to this nuke. Yeah, in this game, Mini, it kind of limits your movements. You can't, fly while you have it, or do other sorts of things. Just jumping, basically. Alright. Very well. Let us go! There we go, now we're profiting on lives. Ah. Yeah, when is my stream-iversary? If one could call it that. I need to look into it. Yeah, it makes the bosses you have to kill in that form pretty annoying. I didn't play that much of New Super Mario Bros. I never, like, actually owned it. Wow. Yeah, that doesn't give you iframes after you get hit by that. No wonder it was owning me so hard. Yeah, I think I had it borrowed from someone, but I never, like, actually finished it fully. Kinda sad. Yeah, let's take the non-obvious path this time. And get into Olive Ocean proper. There's one thing not having the map immediately probably obscures from you in a decent manner. Hey, we can actually probably put this to use. I don't think I used this once in Superstar. Basically just turns enemies into food. Yummy! Well, one of us is gonna have to move. I like this song. Pretty bangin'. A lot of the original tracks in this game didn't get a lot of play, but Star Allies, being an anniversary title, felt the need to include everything, so that meant that it included a bit of this game in it, too. Damn, you're hyper today. Ah! I want the food! Don't despawn. It's gonna despawn. I don't remember being this bad in the past. Dang it. The present tricked me. No! I was basically in ideal position and I still screwed it up. Ah. Reef, your inexperience is showing. I'll get better. It's basically what I have to do. Would you look at that? It's easy. After I've already gotten used to getting owned. You guys ever find it weird that bomb is never counted as a way to light a fuse in Kirby? There's actually quite a few different games I know that count fire and explosions as different. I mean, heck, we were just dealing with Dragon Quest a little while ago. You know, Sizz and Sizzle and Frizz and Frizzle are different from Bang Boom. It's kind of interesting. But usually an explosion involves fire of some kind. They're kind of counted as the same thing in Paper Mario. Oh, Paper Mario. How I missed thee. One of these days I gotta play Escape from Ever After as another Paper Mario inspired game that came out somewhat recently. Ow, why am I even killing you? You're not bothering me. Lots of underwater traversal today. We're kind of skipping a lot of treasures, feels like. I think there are, like, other secret ways to maneuver through that area that'll lead us to them more naturally. If I wanted an ability that actually worked underwater, I could have taken Parasol there, but it's alright. The water gun is perfectly serviceable. It's not piddly and stupid, like it is in Dreamland 2. Oh! Damn, dodged that by a pixel. Pixel or two. Let's go into the secret door. I don't like that we lost the unique music. That makes me think that we went the wrong way. Yeah, the bomb stuff makes me think of Breath of the Wild a bit too, actually. Where in that game you have like the rune bombs that you can use that are just normal explosions. But you also have bomb arrows that do explode into fire more properly. Of course, in Tears of the Kingdom, there's no difference. They don't have the rune bombs anymore. Mm-hmm. Just go ahead and do that. Is this our map? Oh no! It's a point of max health. Well, what do you know about that? I'm glad we went this way, then. Sure, I'll take a slice. Delicious pizza ability. If only. If only. I don't know what exactly you mean by deployable, but sure. I guess the time bombs tool, you mean? Ah, damn it. I lost it all. I'm gonna go fat, so I don't lose it again here. Come on, I can do the timing right. There we are. These are a little less convenient for sure. Let's see. Still don't have our map here. If I remember correctly, it's in kind of tricky to reach without knowing in advance. Okay, here we have like a choice to make. I'm gonna go second left here. Cherry. Cherries are nice, I suppose. Can't quite reach, can it? Oh, it can! Not that it matters. Current's too strong. Hey! What do you know? We probably don't get to keep it for very long, given our trajectory here, but let's have some fun. The big burst of the UFO can break those heavy blocks as well. Oh, we're at the boss, huh? Okay. We have to fight a boss at the UFO. That never happened in the past game. We got a little shork. Little shork action for you. Easy enough. I kind of wanted to show what happened if you tried to use the cell phone as UFO. It has a unique animation. But now we've missed our chance. I'm sure we'll see it again. Alright, we're halfway there. I guess we don't really need to go back to Olive Ocean then for now. Let's go over here to the Carrot Castle area. I suppose heading straight to the connector is a little better. Let's ignore the open door for now. We want to hit this. This is basically a shortcut that you have to open from both sides first. So the other side of this is in level 8, but, you know, we're not going there right now. So you just hit up when you're next to them, as the arrow would indicate. It took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out as a child. Alright, so we get this music again. I think every other area in the game will have unique music. The secret density around here is pretty good, I want to say. Just lots of things you can do. There are also a lot of one-way paths at the same time, I believe. Alright. Alright, this is a similar room that we had in Great Cave Offensive back in the day. No. Also no. I feel like I'm trying to anticipate more than I need to. Huh, didn't hurt me on the left. Oh, that's the wrong way. Ow! I died. No. Focused spooter. I made it! Okay. Let's go this way. Oh! It's okay. I will take this delicious drink. Chicken heals more than that, oddly. So you have like 8 different directions to go. A lot of these are just like little challenges to bring you back. I did the same one twice, so that's how my day's going. Let's do this mini run here. Aha! Another life point. Worth it. Okay, nothing crazy there. Something like that. Although not nearly as mean, of course. Man, Kirby, stop going so fast. What's the rush? Oh. A lot of rooms of Gordons. Let's take this one first. I feel like I always take the upper one. Ah, I made it to the boss. A little too soon. You know, for fun, why don't we take Cupid here? I don't think it'll be that great. So, this boss doesn't take damage. Instead, you need to knock it into the electrified walls with your abilities. And Cupid it's kind of like an archer ability, but it also gives you free flights, which is kind of fun. I feel like I'm being very lucky with how much damage the arms were doing. Okay. Now we get a little phase 2 with the head. Thank goodness that doesn't count as breaking the ability immediately. Titan Head's pretty weak, thankfully. Huh. Alright. Good. Hmm. I'm just picking right. A Cupid is nice for exploration, but for boss fighting, the arrows are pretty weak, generally, so... I want to like it more than I do, I think. But for dealing with normal enemies, it's not too bad. The charge will eventually release 3 arrows instead of 1, but I feel like most bosses still only get hit by the 1 before they go into, like, iframes or something like that. I'd probably need Beam to reach over to that. I don't know why they have this door here. It really doesn't add anything. When you really think about it. Anything that modifies Kirby's fly is pretty nice in my opinion, though. Because his default fly is pretty unwieldy, all things considered. It's also why I generally like playing as helpers more, because they have that, like, rapid-fire jump thing that they can do instead. Oh yeah, speaking of pits hiding things, here's one that does. How would you know that? I don't know. I don't think it really matters which way you go here. Wheel, huh? I'll leave you be. Ow. Said I'd leave you be! That means you leave me be, too. Unbelievable. The lack of respect these balls give me. Lack of respect these roly-polies give me. Okay, a little bit. Okay, this should be easy enough to get around. You slowly, ever so slowly drift down while you're floating with Cupid. I don't think this ability ever came back past the 2D era, unfortunately. I feel like with a little work it could be pretty cool, but that's alright. Oh, welcome back, Marte. Life-giving bread. I don't think that's why it's sweet, but I could be wrong. Hey, I found it! Neat. Ooh, that's very nice, too. Just brings us back to the boss. Gotcha, gotcha. I missed our route to Area 7 from there, but that's probably for the best anyway. And we didn't go the other way here. That leads to one of my least favorite treasure chests in the game. Alright, let's go back. We don't need to fight this guy again. So from the entrance zone, if we go right, and then up, this will lead us to Area 7. He's ready for an ice level. Just want to mark that off. Here we are. Oh yeah, that cuts. Very nice. Don't really need it though. Drown! Oh, careful now. Ah, those little gremlins are back. They're all over this place. Ah, I forget what he did. I don't even know that I knew that he had an amazing mirror video. It sounds vaguely familiar. I pretty much only watch him when I'm with my real-life buddies. Can't block 3 things at once, now can ya? Damn, you just fell onto me and were like, ooh, yummy. I'll take that. Double 1-up? Don't mind if I double do. Boy, there sure are a lot of balls. Ah, nice. This will help. There's one even deeper into the area, too. The map is somewhere in this zone. Yeah, if I remember, there's a big, like, yeah, this central room here has a bunch of stuff going on, different ways to reach and such. I think we need to go the long way around to get the map if we want it. And I usually do. Just stay high. Okay, I think we'll need to beat you up first. Cupid is the epitome of safe range, low power, I think. You could just hit the bomb here and move on, but I have a feeling I'm gonna actually want Hammer, so I want to beat him up first. Couldn't hurt to have it, right? Did I scare it away? By hitting the ground? Oh yeah. Well, let's give it another try. Slippy slidey. Yeah, that'll lead to this. Got it. We want that. Not for any particular reason. We just want it because it is treasure and it is there. Ooh, Christmas-colored Kirby. Ah, yeah, this leads us to more of this room, too. Very good. There's our map. I knew it all would make sense. Alright, so let's take a look at what we're doing here. Yeah, there's a big circuit of stuff around here. You can get to a goal game or to an Area 9 warp. Let's see, yeah, the other connector is from the second path leading off of the main entrance. Maybe we'll do that, actually. Or maybe we can take this path, go down, and hit it up from the right. Many good ways to go. Many, many. I just have to decide which door I like. Perhaps I'll start just by going straight left if I can. Yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah, there's a boss on the other side. I think it's a boxer. If you want to get that treasure. We'll save it for now. It's a sad story, but a true one. I can't burn the string. I have to cut it. Ah, here we are. I knew there was a point to you. Hooray. I like that he twirls the hammer when he's celebrating as well. Now we are here, so let's keep going left. Excuse me. Too busy focusing, couldn't mute. My bad. Ah, I lost it. Those guys don't even give you anything. Oh, well, never mind. Keep this. Just be careful for more of them flying in at me, I suppose. Ah, other way. You can get there. There we are. Not that I needed it, but I did want it. Yeah, I think that down current is what leads to this, like, one-way zone. Not important right now, though. Well, I don't trust it. Let's look for a two-way door instead. Like this one. It's always nice to get more use out of UFO. UFO. Come on, baby. Ah, dang it. Can't go that way. Probably not a big deal. Huh. Yeah, what is over there? I have no idea. We just need to keep going. Oh, where's our door? Up. Oh yeah, it's up. Interesting. That didn't help at all. Alright. We don't need any of those piddly abilities. Mirror World be like, we have Paint Roller at home. Sniped. Goodbye. Why does a wizard have a ice castle? I don't know. A wizard can have whatever he wants, I think. Don't get in his way. Oh no! I mean, Paint Roller did that too. Heck, Adeline, I think, did that. Or Addo, one of the two, or both of them. Yeah, it's kinda how it goes, isn't it? We missed a map in one area, right? Oh, yeah, here. It's okay. Let's just properly do this, then. It's going a little faster than our earlier pace was informing me that it would. Look at this funny little entrance, by the way. So we get to hear this song. I think this song has shown up in more games than just Star Allies. I didn't miss him, I just chose not to acknowledge him. Does this hit this? What's even the point? Beam is the classic hit long-range things. It can do that, I guess, but not exactly a grand treasure. Guess I gotta go the long way around here. Suppose just the one-up. Which I got you for your birthday. A Scarfy. There he is, all stanced up. Perhaps we will see him later. This area has a cool layout to it, I think. Feels nice and triumphant. And just, you know, has more of a dungeon-y feel to it, as it would be appropriate of ruins like this. You could say that about a lot of Kirby guys. I mean, not the get mad part, but the cute part. There's not too many ugly Kirby enemies, except for, like, the weird, almost human things from previous. I think I need you for this. Huh. How do I get down there again? Maybe it's later. Maybe I'm going a little too quickly. Certainly made for wheel. Okay. Right. I remember. Yeah. Secrets. It's secret spray paint. Well, we're getting kicked out. That's okay. Oh, yeah. We do that, yeah, every now and again. Taking you. I feel like I will still need to use wheel for something else, but I must have just gone in a weird order or something. Let us retrace our steps, and maybe find the actual hub in this zone. I need to take that path again. I don't think the items respawn. I don't know what does trigger an item to respawn, if it's like based on time spent or just loading. Just one of those things. Here we are. I know the map is not in this direction, so I'm gonna keep moving. Oh, oops. I'll get you. Don't you worry. I just came in a little hot. Get it? Cause I'm burned? You get it. You get it. There's a bunch of secrets that we didn't do, but if we keep going this way, we'll get to the end and/or the map. I think it's one or the other, honestly. Right, over here we can keep going up for something different. I might as well do this since I have the chance to actually do it. Ah, yeah. The other side of that shortcut. Okay. Definitely worth it. Not because the shortcut is good, but because it's a thing to do. Okay, let's go up. Yes, I believe that up will lead us to the map. I mean, sure. There's a secretly breaking bridge. No gobbling. Okay, I think we gotta be careful in this room to get to the map. It's like a lower zone somewhere around here. No! Down here, right? Hmm. Well, I'll take the sacrifice, I suppose. There we go. Yeah, so yeah. If we want to get to the boss, we would want to go down at the cannon area, basically. I think this other big room that doesn't have the map, probably has a life point upgrade. Maybe we want to get that too, since we're thinking about it. If I'd kept burning... Oh, well, here it is. If I could actually keep it, that would make things a lot easier. Thank you. Alright. I put an enemy in the cannon sometimes. Is there any possibility? There we go. I don't even know if this is for anything in particular, but since I had the tools immediately available, I decided to go for it. Huh. What map am I on, anyway? I think I'm still on the same one. Did it just bring me to a higher path or something? Doesn't look like there's any secrets in this room. I will take this. I guess Boxy's pretty cute, too. I just get more annoyed with it, I suppose. Oh, they dropped a little mini guy. Become the small... Yeah, I kind of like how this game is kind of a, it's not a perfect adaptation of Superstar's movement, but it's at least trying to be a little more modern in its execution compared to Nightmare and Dreamland. Very retro for the sake of it. Ah! Those were there for me to magic. I didn't think about it. It's alright. I got lucky there. Ah, I couldn't get the cherry in time. It's weird how the time finishes before everything is off the screen, sometimes. Really most of the time. Alrighty. If we want to go down, I think we need to do something a little different. Okay, we need to pound. We need to go to Pound Town. But thankfully, there is a bonk is nearby. We just have to find him. Yeah, we're doing good on time. We should be able to hit credits today. Maybe a little unfortunate, because I did want to play a little more, but... yeah, we can come up with an excuse if we really want. Can I just cheese this with burning instead? Yeah. I didn't want to fight you with wheel. We haven't even seen a fan yet. Somehow. Alright, get me out of here. Oh yeah, he's always been bonkers. I guess because he bonks. There we are. Not a bad thing to have. I believe there's 4 of those in the game, and I think the last one is in World 9, so I don't think we're missing any. Not as big as it seems, you know. I was playing whack all the post boxes with a baseball bat with the folios for a little bit there. Is there actually a thing here? I think there actually is a thing here if you go the route of shame. Yeah. Slightly rewarded. Alright. Let's go down. Nice. Suppose there's really no reason we can't get both. My speedrun is ruined, but my health has never been better. Neat. Chicken. Oh yeah! We haven't seen him yet. Smash Kirby! He does his Smash Brothers moves. Very versatile, very fun. It's the same developers, so, you know. Harry. Let's see if we can keep this ability to the boss. I don't think I'll be good enough to do that, but I'd like to. Since they were so kind to give it to me. Yay. Cherry mattered. Ooh. Atmosphere. Yeah, probably. Though I will say, we don't really know the full extent of the Knight's power yet. Kirby is pretty damn strong, though. Cannot deny. So yeah, another way to move these blocks is with big thuds. Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting. I wonder if somebody could mod, like, the Knight into, like, Superstar or something and give him a fun moveset. Ah! He dropped a funny thing for me. Shadow Kirby. Oh, speaking of fun things... Hey! I thought we were trying to save you! Why are you fighting us? Got him. Huh. That color was interesting, wasn't it? Now the hard part becomes, which direction are we taking to get to World 9? There's a few different ones. Let's see. I think there's one in Area 2. Yep. There's one in Area 4. Yes. And then there's one in Area 7. What do you guys think? 2, 4, or 7? This will be my final request. Two? Alright. So... From the connector, we should be able to reach it fairly easily. Is that why you chose it? Just because it seemed like the least convoluted? Yeah, kinda. Also, I do like the Smash icon is just an S over Kirby. He doesn't get a hat for it. Alright, so to get to 9, instead of taking this path, we want to go up here instead. Thankfully, we have a hard block destroyer for this. Could actually use this chicken. You even need to fight that guy, though. Survey says no, it's just for fun. We're on a mission. No, my smash! Oh, that's okay. No, my tomato. I have a feeling we'll be seeing it again very soon. I can't duck down here. It has been a while since the last one. Not that I feel like we're really in dire need for it, but you know. Okay. I'll break through here instead of hitting the bomb switch. So we can actually get this first. Is that all that is there? Yeah. We're good. We just need to go up from here. Easier said than done. But I feel like you could say that about pretty much everything, and it's always true. Talking is very easy. It's listening. Listening is what you gotta really focus on. Alright, I'll be a little quiet for the music coming up. Yeah. Feels good. I guess that just opens up this. Okay. Is that a spray paint? I believe so. There we go, we're good. Not getting clowned on. Yay. Little bonus room. But it is a treasure, so happy I got it. This area basically goes in a big loop. But I think it's that door that will take you out of it, so I just need to be better. Actually be in the right spots. It's so easy to drift past it. Maybe I could just approach it from the other side. That would probably be the more simple solution. Ah, yes. The issue, of course, being that you do need to hit the bomb blocks for the door to appear. Okay, so it's probably actually easier from this side then. The momentum is not happy with this one. Probably have a better ability for this too. There we go. Ah, it's not even the right way. But it does have my favorite spray paint in the game. Although, if I'm gonna be reefy, maybe a different color would be in order than the black one. Oh well. One of these paths will take us out of here. Okay. Ah, yes. So, go in here, go back, go up. That's the secret. And this should be our... it's not quite our final connector. Actually, I should go and get that final connector while we're thinking about it here. I just gotta take a quick trip over to Peppermint Palace again. From here... No, we want to go up here. back in here, in here. Ignore the front door. Go this way. Our prankster dies by drowning. Didn't account for that, did you? There we are. Okay, so if you unlock every connector, you get a bonus room from main hub. It's in the top left. Just hit these. So in here, you can get whatever ability you want. Except for UFO, obviously. But you can get Smash, which is pretty comparable. I want to get Throw, since we haven't played with it yet today. Let's get on over here. Oh, you're going this way too? Well, try to keep up if you can, but I bet you can't. Ah, damn it. Yeah, if we want to hit that, I think that's the way to the last life point. Or the map. One or the other. We'll make it work. Give me that hammer. Where is it? I guess I'll take this too. It works all the same. I do want that throw, though. I didn't mean to do that. Forgot what I had for a second. Green Kirby cannot decide where to go, huh? It's okay, buddy. I get anxiety, too. Suppose breaking these does make it slightly easier to get around the Gordons. Oh, well, speaking of the devil. Thank you for fun. There we go. Last life points. So that's where it is. I think the map is further ahead, actually. This is definitely a throw-encouraged zone. We love to see it. Alright, let's move on. A lot of precarious situations around here. The areas all have, like, pretty good vibes to them, I think. Getting that treasure means we gotta backtrack to undo our mistake. But to me, it wasn't a mistake. It was perfection. Because there was treasure involved. I feel like I need to make a channel point redeem that has something treasure-related on it. I don't know exactly what it would be. Like, somebody saying the word, or just, like, making things sparkle or something? I don't know. Eh. I don't know how freeform I can make it. I would love to be more creative with it than just having something like pop up in the corner or something, but I don't know. Every now and again I get little thoughts. Sound bites are probably the easiest thing to do, though, because I've already done it, so I understand the process very well. Look at how fast this guy's going. What are we doing? There's something here? No. And you respawn quick. Oh, this is our walk of shame, right? Oh, the map. I think. It must be. I went the right way. I'm a smart. Oh yeah. Fantastic. There we are. Ah, but we are trapped now. We must goal. My goal is to not go this way the second time. Damn it. And you did not stop. Right into the floor with you. It was not too much of a shame, because we did end up getting the map. We only ended up missing all of Oceans. Ah, damn it. At least I got pretty much all of the significant upgrades. I got all the life points, that's important. A nice 10 will serve us well for the final challenges and such. Now, I guess there's a further right there, so just gotta be smart about it, I suppose. I don't know how out of sync I am from the game with my mic. Who knows how much delay the filter adds. So also another reason that I feel like singing along might sometimes be a little weird. Is it in this room? Maybe. I need to go higher rather than lower here. I feel like that was a thing. There is unfortunately no backdrop and no Bugsy in this game. Throw's all we got. Yeah, that was my mistake. Well, it ended up being a good thing that we went both ways. Run! It's fun to immediately grab the big enemies with that, too. Alright, I think from here we're pretty much set on our path to the boss, just with one small diversion, if we end up doing it correctly. That was close. Careful now. Ah! I just wanted to keep my freaking bandana. These guys are set up perfectly. Their defense is impenetrable. Alright, Warp Star. I don't know why it has to rev up in this game. Actually, you know what? No, I do know why it has to rev up in this game. If you're playing with other people, it wants to give you a chance to let them get on before you go. I just remembered. I mean, we'll take this. It's better. Bum, 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 bum. That's right. Death of 1,000 cuts for you. Oh, yeah. And this is like a laser zone. Oh, I did it. Well, I guess it really is a laser zone now. It's all your fault. Ah, yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, okay, I understand what we're doing. It's not the only way to get that, but it's the way that they are trying to encourage. You can't look at an angle and be like, it's Pipistrello! Every time. Ah. I refuse. I refuse to ride. I would rather take 4 damage. Why is this here? Oh, if you were wheeling, that would make sense. Oh, UFO! Come on. Get up here. Get up here. Yeah, baby. We got all the best abilities up here in Candy Constellation. Oh, careful now. Oh yeah, before I forget. If you call while you're on the UFO, instead of using the phone, use this radar thing. Ah, I let it go for too long. That's okay. Can I just, No. I pressed the wrong button. That's okay. Why don't we just do it again? You still here? What are you doing, bro? Despite the name, I feel like that's not what Lorelei and the Laser Eyes is about. It'd be pretty cool, though. Yeah, I figured it was something more... something more silly. Yeah, they do be snootin'. These are Reflection board game. Huh. If only that tomato was still there. I'll die. There was no way I was getting past those guys. It was so much easier when I could just throw them at each other. We could spend bonus time in this zone. It's a nice zone, so... Can we really complain all that much? Okay, I'm not sneaking. I will kill you out of spite, though. It's like these last worlds are the only ones where the enemies are, like, fast. And it's just like... It's a strange feeling. Oh, I have to fight you normal style. Oh, you can't just do the same move twice in a row. That's illegal. Definitely sounds like a cool thought. Ah! Snag me. Oh my gosh. Just do a thing. Please. Yeah, fair enough with that kind of name. Big D. Big fat D. Okay, this time, I'm not uppercutting. I don't get to play a lot of physical board games. I don't think they're really my thing most of the time. But they sure do come up with a lot of cool concepts for them. That was lucky. That hammer swing there. You know what? I'll keep Smash. Or maybe I won't. I should have guessed. Whatever. Man, that would have been nice to have reached before then. But I did die by falling, though, so it's not really that. Stop going hyper! Okay. We're gonna get something dropping on us, for sure. Oh yeah, dumb people Monopoly. Or, alternatively, We don't want to waste a lot of paper, Monopoly. Snipe! Okay, we've made it. Finally. They're both here! It'd be easier if I was facing the correct way, wouldn't I? Why are they here? It's Mirror World. Don't ask questions. It's glorious! Alright, we should be able to finish right on time, I think. Now I just get to decide what I want. Here. Oh, hey, Hypera! Thank you for stopping by for once. I'm glad you are feeling free and frisky tonight. You smash? Fine, alright. Alright. Stop following me. Okay, thank you. See, I think it's funny, the mirror, like, it closes when you're not near it, like that. It's kind of like a sliding door of some kind. But it is a door, so let's go in. Gotcha. 2 Meta Knights! I'm totally unprepared for 2. It was Dark Meta Knight all along! Who could have seen that coming? Oh. There we go. Pretty good. I was made of mirrors the whole time. I like this background, though, by the way. Ah, no! Oh, thanks, buddy. You might think, oh, it's just a normal sword. Why would I want it? No, it is the Master Sword. The ultimate copy ability. In this game, anyway. Well, we got him. Ah, damn it. So yeah, Master has all sorts of different things you can do with it. Down stabs, up stabs, charge beams. This dash attack, that's really good. So many iframes, so free to use. Spin like normal too. Obviously, it's the ultimate. Which is good, because we have more things to do with it. Similar to Nightmare, he can be damaged more when his giant eyeball chest is exposed. flinches him a bit, too. But the ability is so powerful, you can kind of just do whatever and still get him. Far left today. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Oh. Alright, it's okay if we lose it, because it will come back to us. Much like, what's a good analogy? I don't know. There's a good one, though. I bet there is. I really don't want you doing these fights without it. But also, it's generally hard to lose it, because unlike other copy abilities, it won't go away after enough time of bouncing around. And you can it'll be on the screen, as you saw, even if you get a second copy ability. You don't need to do all this extra stuff here, but it's kind of showing off the puzzle-solving ability of the Master as well. There we are. And of course with the beam, we can just hit this from here. Nice and easy. Alright, we got slippery floor this time. I think this is the last one. As you can tell by that. He was fake! I mean, all of these were kind of fake, when you really think about it. There you are. I feel like I don't really know Dark Mind's patterns because it's just so easy to be busted in these fights. Anyway, now for this. I have to fight the eyeball itself. So the gimmick with this fight is you can hit the eyeball, but only does a little damage. You can do a lot more damage if you hit the mirrors during his attacks, because they won't go away temporarily. If you do enough damage to the mirrors, eventually they break, like that. You want to be careful when they do that, because they release a little projectile when they do. A little iframe action there. You might think, why would he be releasing projectiles and stuff when you just have the ability the whole time? Well, again, I think it's probably because you could have other people with you. I'll try not to. We're pretty close. Ah, I was trying to dash. That's okay. Thanks, buddy! I think I was fooling around a little. Oh. Thank you, actually, for interrupting me. I keep on wanting to do, like, dodge or guard or something, but you can't do that in this game. This time I'm doing way better. Oh yeah, I can sometimes reverse the screen like this. Kind of annoying. Thankfully, at least left and right aren't backwards. It's a classic mirror move, I suppose. Hey, that's a Pokemon thing, too. That'll blow up if you just let it sit there. You can also suck it up for Crash, I think, if you really wanted to. Now, I will call everybody else for the finale here. Probably one of the longer final sequences in a Kirby game, just in terms of how many fights you have to do. But here's our final thing, a little shmup action. You know, it helps to have warm bodies. I've heard some people struggle with this part, but I feel like as long as you know that you can summon your friends, it's pretty easy. And once you kill him, you get a little quote-unquote minigame of continuing to fight him while the credits roll there. And it'll count how many times you've hit him over at the bottom. At this point, you're not invincible, but unable to die, so feel free to go ham. So what relation does Dark Mind have to things like Dark Matter? Nobody knows, really. But it sure has a similar vibe. Just, you know, more red than black. $30 for blowing up. Very well. And so Dark Mind was defeated, and his dream of conquering the mirror world was shattered. Ah? Get it? Now at last, peace will return to the mirror world. But they remain on guard. After all, who knows when another evil might arise. Don't worry, though. I'm not worried. Mirror World Kirby will be there to keep them all safe. So yeah, Shadow Kirby was quote-unquote never actually evil or anything. He's just the Mirror World's version of Kirby, helping us out by not really trying to fight us and giving us items if we ever hit him. But I think it's funny how you can just, like, sit there and watch as he spawns in those various places. Yeah, they made a few future games that kind of called back to Amazing Mirror. Triple Deluxe being the big one, I think, in terms of main games. But they also did it a bit in Team Kirby Clash, and of course Star Allies with Dark Meta Knight being in there as well as a dream friend. Yeah, once you beat the game, you get a similar ending here to Adventure with them flying by and waving, but this time it's all 4 of them. I think that's cute. So let's see. We got 75. Not bad. Not bad. If you look at the collection room, we can see our various spray paints. And here's the one that I like, Carbon. Yeah, you can make yourself the basic colors and all these other palettes that they have. Let's see. All of the maps. I believe over here is like the sound test thing. That's another like big room secret item. I think it's in that one. I think it's in Carrot Castle. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, lots of stuff that you can get. And if you collect everything, then you unlock a boss rush, basically. So that's the goal there. Unlike all the other 2D game boss rushes, it is one where you can pick your ability at the beginning, and you get little heals as you go. So it's not too bad. Well, before we end off here, might as well play the mini-games here. Unlike Adventure, they're not integrated into the game, so let's check it out. So this one is another reaction-based game, looks like. But it comes in multiple rounds like this, and yeah, sometimes there are bombs instead of apples. You made it pretty much for the end here, Wawa, but thank you for stopping by regardless. Let's go all the way to 3. Wow, that was fast! Hey. I guess that's what makes it tough, right? Got him! It's funny how they have their utensils, but they're never gonna use them. Yeah, there was no way I was beating their reaction time that time. It's all good. Let's see, Crackety Hack. This is kind of like a Megaton Punch again. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think this might be in Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I forgot to line up the cursor at the end. My bad. We'll try again. Okay, not quite, but not a complete fail. Let's see how we did. Ah, still short, huh? Alright. Alright. I see you. Green Kirby trying to lord over me. A little closer. That cursor's pretty important. Ooh, ah, shoot. Huh. That was close. I mean, I certainly beat his scores on the other rounds. Alright, we can do this. Maybe we can't do level 3, but we can do this at least. Ah, a little short. Yeah, not good enough. I'll just speed up the result here. Oh, red won this time. Good job. There we go. We got a perfect cursor that time. That should make all the difference, right? Oh, yeah. We made it! A whole world crack. And we didn't really time it perfectly with the other things, so... I guess it's a little forgiving in that regard. Alright. Freaking Hawaii. I don't know. I feel like it's usually China that's on the other end of the world, but that didn't look very Chinese to me. It's supposed to be the mirror world anyway, right? So, I don't know. Alright, and now for Kirby Wave Ride. This is pretty similar to the grinding one from the last game, but... basically, you just jump when you hit the end of a wave for speed boosts. I think I find this easier and a little more fun than the rail grinding one. Maybe it's just that you don't get penalized this hard for it. Hooray! How far behind were they? Decently far behind, for sure. I can time a button. We got 7 seconds on red there. Little bastard. Alright, so before we fully end off here, I did want to show off one thing. If we go back and play the game... Master is here! Now that we're in the quote-unquote post-game, we get to use it in the entire rest of the game, which is pretty cool. And, if you need to solve a puzzle, it can basically solve every puzzle. The beam gives you range, it's slicing, it's on fire, so it can light fuses. It's good enough for hard blocks, and it can pound stakes as well. And it can do the slam to move those suction-only blocks as well. So, yeah, it's pretty much capable of doing everything in the game by itself. So, that's why it's good to save it for... or save clearing everything in the game for having it. Oh, that's probably where the sound player is. Yeah, why don't we go for that? Just because, I feel like it. We can see how helpful this actually is. I don't know. Yeah, plus, like I said, it's hard to lose permanently. You can always go back and get it for free, of course. Yeah, there we go. Easy enough. There it is! So yeah, you can't actually use those music sheets unless you pick up that item there to look at them in the end screen there. Anyway, this is a good place to be while we sign off here. Just the, you know, the beautiful Candy Constellation song. And just the vibe. I think it's cool that all these areas have their own little background for the map as well. This game has good vibes. I think that's probably why I like it so much. Sure, it might be annoying to hunt down all the secrets, but it's, you know, it's not like Kirby 64 gave you an ultimate ability that solved every puzzle for free. Oh no. It's not fun that way. Alright. Well, this is the end of the Game Boy Advance for our Kirbython. Next time will be what I've often called my least favorite game in the entire series, Kirby Squeak Squad on the DS. We shall see if that opinion holds up next Sunday, 8 PM Eastern, as per usual. So, let's see, I'll have to see how that works. I think I have everything set up for it, but I want to make sure that it runs well and everything like that. People like the designs of the Squeak Squad people, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, the actual playing of the game. That's my thing with it. Alright. We're right at 11 o'clock where I am, so that is perfect for me. I hope you all had a good time tonight, and I hope I'll speak with you all soon. Oh, thank you for lurking, Rejax. As always, it's always nice to have more faces and everything. Alright, hope to see you all again on Sunday. Enjoy, and have a good one. Bye-bye.